Hello everybody, my name is Richard Vigorelli and this is Vigorelli Institute. Now this is the third one, and one is becoming a bit of a series of some case studies that I'm doing for you guys, all on Chinese astrology and for some of my long-term viewers. So thank you guys, seriously, good stuff. Now this one is coming in as a special request. This person actually contacted me directly and said, please, I'd like you to. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'd be happy to. Thanks for tapping me on the shoulder. Okay? So, without further ado, let's dig in. Oh, by the way, I've got some allergy things going on, so if I suddenly, launch into a coughing fit, don't worry, I'm fine. Grass is pollinating. I picked the perfect state for it. What do you do? All right, let's move in. Okay, so we've got... let's see here. It is March 9, 1993 at about 2300. That's 11:04 p.m. by the way, for those of you on the 24-hour clock, on 12-hour clock. Anyway. All right, that puts us in Water Rooster, Wood Rabbit for the month, Earth Ox for the day, and Wood Rat for the hour. Gasp. Right off the bat, I don't have to look at a lot here. This person's got count them, three cardinal animals. Now, on the face of it, this person is going to be unbelievably charismatic. They walk into a room and everybody's going, oh my, woof. If this person was a D&D character, they would have been statted right from the get-go at, usually in most D&D campaigns you get about 10 skill points to put in. I'm willing to bet they've got like 8 all in charisma. So there. Big deal. You don't need any thing to boost that, by the way. You're good, buddy. Alright. But let's move on. Okay, you do have a little bit of a problem here with the rooster and the rabbit coming together. That creates the clash of opposites because they are inherently different. They are the exact opposite things, so they do not get along. Okay. That being said, you also, sorry to say, have a lot of natural bad luck. So although you are unbelievably cool and pretty and awesome, you tend to fall face forward into problems. Especially when you've got, where'd it go, rabbit and rat together. That's called the 2 penalties. I'm willing to bet your dalliances, shall we say, have gotten you into more than one little scrape. Possibly jumping out the back window, missing your shirt and shoes on a good day. Just saying. Rabbit and rat also make the flower of romance, though. So, not only are you highly charismatic, but you've also never really been short of a lover, no matter which one you pick, okay? Or which one you like. So, you're the kind of person that, oh, you broke up with them. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait 5 minutes, you'll be fine. Okay? Ox and rat come together and make 6 combinations. So the 6 combinations in 3-sha tend to run together. 6 combinations is the exact opposite of 3-sha. It's unbelievably good luck, the 6s. I've got both of those in my chart, and it makes life a mixed bag. Sometimes things are really awesome. You're on all 6 cylinders. Other times, you couldn't pour water out of a boot if the directions were on a heel. Life is so hard. Okay? There's something else you pour out of the boot, but I want to keep it a little clean. Alright, so let's look at your element mix here. Let's see here. You are based in Earth, so that represents you. It also represents your friends and your enemies. You're sitting at a solid 14%, so not bad. Good size. You're going to run into a few. People will turn code on you every so often, but it's not that common. But when it does, holy crap. Okay. Next up is expressions in metal. That is where you go to work. This is how you make things. That's at 10%. So, you've got a good amount of work going on. You're not overworked. If these two were flipped with a little bit more added on to expression, you'd be working yourself to death, basically. And you're not. You got a good balance going on. You'll be reasonably fertile for kids, etc. Okay. Now the good news is we move into wealth and water. That's sitting at a good size 20%. So if you're smart, if you know how to invest, you don't buy stupid stuff, you'll probably be just fine as far as wealth is concerned. I don't know your age. Well, I do. It's 90, you were born in 93, so you're, pushing your 30s. Okay. If you haven't started investing, do it now. Start building up your nest egg, because you're going to be doing great with it. Okay. But I'd start now. Okay. Next up is, holy crap, power, 56%. Remember what I said about charisma. Now, your power lies in wood. So, you're going to be the type of person that needs to go out and do things, okay? Not as much as you would be if you were a wood person, okay? But you're going to have this need, and you are also really going to want people to see you do it, okay? Now, you're going to have a home, okay? But you're going to want to go out, you're going to want to tend to people. That's rising from Earth. And you have this immense need to help out and to grow stuff, to feed people, okay? There could be a lot of good in that. The problem is you're also a little bit on the rebellious side. You tend not to take direction well. You tend to want to call all the shots. So my advice for you is cultivate humility, okay? Especially when you're at the lower echelons. When you get high up, still cultivate humility, because then people will want to listen to you, and then, you're not a jerk. That being said, you're charismatic enough that, well, you could probably be a dictator if you really wanted to. Just saying. Okay? Last up is resource in fire. This is your inheritance. This is what you get from your family. Parents, grandparents, all the way back to the chimpanzee-looking thing way back when. Yours is at a 0%. Now, that does not mean you don't have anything. If you didn't have fire, you wouldn't exist. Okay, it just means that it's like, meh. Like, it scarcely exists. Okay. The probability of you being traditional is pathetically low. Okay. If you are the good church-going type, yes, Father, I will do as you ask. If you are in the family business and that is all you have known and you are happy as can be, and you are very, very excited to inherit that big, gorgeous mansion up on the hill that your great-great-great-great-grandfather built with his bare hands and all that stuff. Yeah, right. Okay. You're going to be going at this on your own, even if that means poverty. Okay. Especially with your power level being where it is, and the amount of comparative expression that you have for it. I don't really see you being much of an artist, but I do see you being kind of an entrepreneur. Okay. Maybe going into politics, something like that, okay, based on this. You will be a huge wind of change, just depends on what moral side you want to stand on, okay? And I'm not going to coach you on that, or give my 2 cents on it, but, if you pay attention to the little hints that I drop, you'll understand. Hey, stop that, little one. I got a little kitten. Her name is Sophia. She's adorable. Little ginger kitty. Moving on. Now, your void branches are dog and pig. Okay, I have both of these in my chart, so you and I may have some issues if we were to meet. Okay, Now, when it comes to the empty branches, they are about dormancy. They are about loss. They are about reversal. Good becomes bad, bad becomes good. Okay? So when these things come up, whatever element corresponds with a natural element, that's the aspect of life that gets involved. Also, each time one of these comes up, it will have another element on top of it. So like wood, pig. Okay, so that will impact the other aspect of your life. Okay, so dog naturally lies in earth. Okay, so you. And let's say you get a fire dog come in, okay? Fire dog ever comes up that, and you get presented with the opportunity, what will happen is something regarding your family will come up, and you have to deal with it whether you like it or not. Pig lies in water, which is your wealth. So whenever you see pig, your wealth is going to get hit. Let's say it's a wood pig. So you're going to have to pay somebody off. You're going to run into some kind of political spat that you're going to have to buy your way out of, things like that. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So moving on. All right, let's go to your 10 years. Let's see here. Okay, currently you are under the water rat, which is basically doubling up on everything that you have already with rats, so I'm not going to go into too much with it. That will end in 2025, and then you get the metal pig coming in. It's going to be 10 years of emptiness for you. Okay? Pig and rooster come together to make loneliness. That means you're going to have to learn some self-sufficiency. And pig and rat will also make good partner, though, so bonus. Problem is that good partner is going to be kind of a moron. So you're going to have to take the lead on a lot of stuff. Just remember, whatever happens during an empty branch stays in the empty branch. Okay? So it's not that bad. As soon as it's over, that problem's over. Except for one thing. Following year, you get the metal dog. In 2035, you get the metal dog coming in. Now, this is also going to create 6 combinations, so a little bit more than that. Problem is, it's going to be, like you go to the restaurant, you find a piece of hair in your food, so you get the meal for free. Yay! Okay. You get dog and ox making the conflict because they do not get along at all. They're they don't get along. They're not opposites. They're like that. Okay, on the wheel. Excuse me, girls. Hey, Sophia. Kids. They're playing. We'll be fine. Okay, now just remember, it will end in 2045 excuse me, on your birthday. Then you move into the Earth Rooster. So a lot of this, that's going to just reinforce everything with your natural rooster. Only it's going to be a little bit on the Earth side, so you basically get a slight reprieve-ish. 2055, you get the Earth Monkey coming in. You got some hidden clash and some good partner coming in, so assuming things are still going on, then you'll be probably hit with a crisis of conscience, stuff like that. Okay, from what I can tell. 2065, you'll be an old aged dude, and fire sheep rolls in. Now, sheep and rooster come together to make the artistic stars. Okay, so everything that you've done in your life, all of that trauma, all of that angst, all of that stuff, you can actually transmute into something beautiful and probably make something really, really cool for your family that will get passed on. Okay. You also get sheep and rooster making loneliness. You'll be very self-sufficient, or at least you'll want to be. Hey, girls, play nice. Sheep and ox come together to make the clash, and also more autistic stars. So the twilight of your life is going to be very, very focused on creation. Okay. Hey, enough. I have 2 cats. One is Mari, she's 2 years old, and I also have Sophia, who's a little kitten. They're wrestling right now. That's that you're hearing, because Sophia wants to play and Mari wants to take a nap. We'll have to deal with it. All right. So this is going to be very, very focused on you creating something that will stand the test of time. Either for your family, it'll be for your legacy, maybe you'll write a book, I don't know. Up to you. At least that's the possibility therein. Okay. So presently in 22, we are under the water tiger. Tiger and rooster make 3 Sha. Tiger and rabbit make good partners. So kind of a weird year for you, I'm betting. This is going to be just random annoying things happen. If you've started a business recently, this is going to be something like, oh, the shipment was late. Okay. You get a Karen walking in. Okay. Stuff like that. Okay. But for the most part, things ain't that bad. Now, we've got water rabbit coming up next year. This is going to reinforce everything in rabbits, so hooray. Then you've got wood dragon in 2024 coming in. That's going to create 6 combinations and more 3 Sha. Seriously, dude, boost your luck. Blimey. You've got the charisma. You've got the gift of gab. Just try not to talk yourself into a corner. Jeez. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Wood snake comes in 2025. And you get the Trinity of Metal, and Snake and Pig will create opposing opposites. Remember, you're going to be moving into that empty branch, so that year's going to be kind of rough. Okay, just brace yourself, and I'll tell you a little bit what to do with an empty branch. Hey, stop, children. Okay. Fire horse rolls in 2026. You get flower romance, but opposing opposites. So if you haven't already met that special someone, you may meet them this year. The problem is it might not be a match made in heaven. It might be a match made in hell. Okay? Meaning they're perfect for you, but everything sucks. Okay? They're crazy. They ruin everything. You can't take them anywhere. Stuff like that. Okay? So if you're presented with multiple options, make sure you weigh everything non-emotionally. Follow intelligence, follow logic, and follow your instincts. Do not go on emotion. Trust me on that. Run into that myself. Now, Fire Sheep rolls in 2027, and that completes the Wood Trinity, so you're going to be a busy little sucker, man. People are going to be vying for your attention. You're going to be very charismatic. Lots of artistic ability coming in. Remember what I said about sheep? Okay, all that's going to come up at this point. Okay, Earth Monkey rolls in. We've already gone over monkey. Earth Rooster comes in. It's just going to reinforce it. And do you have a dog? I don't remember. You don't have a dog. Dog's empty. Okay. Come here. All right, there we go. Now, in 2030, you get the metal dog rolling in. This is an empty branch, okay? Remember what I said about dog before, that it's the exact same thing, only here it's going to impact metal. So this is going to impact your work, okay? It's going to be a rough year, okay? Just be ready for it. Now, here's how you take care of an empty branch. I don't need that anymore. Empty branches can be fixed by obeying certain virtues, okay? Things like humility, patience, kindness, okay? I prefer to say acceptance, but you can say tolerance. That's one of the more traditional Western and also Eastern virtues. Acceptance is, I don't care. I do what you want to do, okay? I ain't going to stop you. Tolerance is, I understand, I don't like it, but you stay on your side, I'll stay on mine. But those are exactly the same. No. Tolerance assumes that you the one doing the tolerating is correct. Acceptance doesn't necessarily have that, okay? So, obeying the major virtues that are relevant to your culture, okay, and expressing those virtues in all aspects of your life will help avoid the nasty parts of an empty branch, which you're going to be coming into a lot, okay? So, cultivate some patience, okay? I know normal humans are annoying, okay? You're going to have to deal with them, okay? Cultivate some humility. You could be wrong, okay? I know you're awesome and all. I believe that about myself. So I got a massive ego. That's why I'm in medicine, okay? You don't want somebody in medicine with a small ego. They're terrible doctors. Doesn't work, okay? You need a big ego, but enough humility to rein it in, okay? Cultivate that humility, okay? Remember, you could be wrong. Accept that, okay? Cultivate some patience, okay? High charisma, you know, things have always gone well for you. It may not always happen, okay? You get stuck in traffic, get stuck in traffic, okay? You can't make that person 20 car lengths ahead of you go any faster when you're stuck on the freeway. It's just the way it is, okay? You can find another option, but if you're supposed to be there, you're supposed to be there. There's nothing that you can do, okay? So do some research on that. That'll really help you out, okay? About all I've got. So, I'm fairly certain this will be the last one of these. I may do one in the future if you really want me to. Go ahead and leave a comment on that. Feel free to leave a like and let me know what y'all think. And also subscribe, please and thank you. I will be back later with something else, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.